What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so Game 2 was a very important game for the New York Knicks. Of course, in Game 1, they let a double-digit lead slip away. And Miami, as has been the case for much of this postseason, as a matter of fact, all of this postseason, they are a very, very tough out. They will fight tooth and nail in every game, no matter what the deficit. And 3 times already during this postseason, the Miami Heat have come back from double-digit deficits to win those games. And they did so in Game 1. So New York had to win this game. I mean, they just had to win this game. I just couldn't see them losing this game, then the scene shifting to Miami, and them expecting to come back to New York for Game 5 without at least winning once in Miami. And they still would have been down 3-1. So this was essentially a must-win game for the New York Knicks. And they got really good play. The game was very intense. They got really good play from their best players. Jalen Brunson didn't play all that well in Game 1, but in Game 2, he had 30 points, 10 of 19 shooting from the floor, 6 of 10 from downtown, 4 of 4 from the charity stripe. He had 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. R.J. Barrett finished with 24 points, 8 of 17 shooting, 5 of 9 from three-point range. I think 16 of his 24 points came, I think, in the first quarter or something like that. Josh Hart, 14 points, 4 of 7 at the line. He did hit some big free throws down the stretch for the New York Knicks. And he also had 11 rebounds and 9 assists. And Julius Randle, 25 points, 12 rebounds, 8 assists, 8 of 18 from the floor, 6 of 6 from the foul line, 3 of 9 from downtown. My thing with Julius Randle is I don't like the fact that he shoots so many threes. Sometimes his shot selection is questionable, and he's very turnover prone. Now, he only had 3 turnovers today, but one of them was a blunderous turnover. Him inbounding the ball, stepping on the restricted line. You know what I'm saying? At least restricted when you're inbounding the ball. The out of bounds line. So that turned the ball over, and you just knew that Duncan Robinson's 3 was going to go in. It went in, swish. And, you know, what was an unnecessary and stupid turnover turned what appeared to be a certain victory into a possible another collapse. But ultimately, the Knicks converted their free throws. Miami had miscues converting down the stretch from three-point range, and the victory was preserved. But when you look at it, Miami still did what they had to do, which is get a split. And now Games 3 and Games 4, the scene shifts to Miami. And if you're Miami, you just hope that Jimmy Butler will be back for Games 3, and if not Game 3, especially Game 4. For the Miami Heat, Bam Adebayo, 15 and 8, 6 assists. They need more from him than that, man. If Jimmy Butler's not out there, if these other guys aren't stepping up like that, they need him to go for at least 30. Bam. I mean, really, honestly. 10 shot attempts, I mean, I don't know, man. He's just... Bam, to me, is not the answer for Miami. They need someone who's a lot more dominant. They need someone who's a better scorer. Honestly, someone who's a better shooter than him, man. He's just not the answer for Miami, in my opinion. Matt Strauss, 17 points, 7 of 12 from downtown, 3 of 7 from 7 of 12 from the floor, 3 of 7 from downtown. He's done a wonderful job, in my opinion, filling in for Tyler Hero. He's done a wonderful job. I could even argue that he's been a little bit more consistent. I'm not saying he's better than Tyler Hero, but he's just been more consistent shooting the basketball so far. Gabe Vincent set 21 points, 7 of 17, 4 of 12 from downtown. The guy's a gunner. He will shoot. And Kevin Love. Yeah, I had a Sacramento Kings 2010 flashback. I said Kevin Martin. Kevin Love, 8 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, only 2 of 9 from the floor, though. Duncan Robinson, 9 points, 3 of 8 from three-point range. As a team, the Knicks shot 45% from the floor. The Heat shot 45% from the floor. The Knicks shot 45% from the floor. The Heat shot 35% from downtown. The Knicks a little bit better at 40%. The Heat shot 71% from the line, 12 of 17. The Knicks 70% from the foul line. The Knicks are a very physical team. The Knicks are a team that are amongst the leaders in drives to the basket. They're very physical, so they generally lead the NBA, or they're up there in free throw attempts. 21 of 30 from the line, 70%. Rebounding, let's see. That's not as big an indicator as it used to be as far as who won the game. There are a lot of times when the team that gets out-rebounded by double digits still win the game because they win the three-point battle now. But New York was able to get a lot more possessions and second and third chances because of their rebounding. They out-rebounded the Miami Heat 50 to 34 in offensive rebounds. That was 11 to 8 in New York's favor. And that is a bit of an indictment on a Bam Adebayo. So that's it. 111, 105. New York ties the series up at 1 apiece. Tell me what you guys think.